results continue to roll in tonight.
And our crews are live all across central Illinois to give us a first-hand look at the electoral process.
We want to start by taking a look back at the Sangamon County State's Attorney's race. Again, this features Democrat Kimberly Talkin taking on incumbent Republican John Milhiser. Right now, we've got 73% reporting, with 59% of the vote going to John. He is in the lead, John Milhiser.
Yeah, and another look now at the circuit clerk's race, with current clerk Republican Joe Roche taking on Democrat DeWanda Bruge. And it stands right now in that race. Joe Roche is ahead with 59% of the vote, and a lot more precincts just in that half an hour,
are now reporting.
Yeah, that are now reporting. So more results are rolling in.
And more results from Sangamon County recorder's race. Democrat Josh Langfelder defending against Republican Frank Lesko. Right now, 73%, and Josh Langfelder in the lead with 53%. And we do want to head back out to our Spencer Davis. He's live in Springfield with a look at some of the other races around Sangamon County.
Spencer, how are some of those races like circuit clerk and county recorder shaping up?
Hey, thanks, guys. And again, we're inside the Sangamon County complex this time, a little warmer in here as well. And again, like you guys said, scores are starting to come in from all over, and Milhiser still up as we expected, as well as Greg Stumpf looking like he might take this one also in District 16. Andy Van Meter also up, and with almost 100% reporting here in, again, as the chair board, board chair, excuse me. Tom Madonia Jr. also up on the Democratic opponent. Jennifer Merritt maybe with an upset here over Diener, currently the incumbent. And also 6% of the vote in that district, District 25, was taken by Libertarian Russ Clark. So maybe a surprise there, but again, we'll have more scores as we get them. But again, for right now in Sangamon County, I'm Spencer Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. We'll bring you the results again later in the show.
Well, another look at some of the races for Illinois State House seats. For State Representative in the 87th District, incumbent Republican William Howder taking on Independent David Gill. Right now, 45% of the precincts reporting, with 78% of the vote going to William Howder.
In the 95th District, incumbent Republican Mike Coffey looking to hold on to his seat against Democrat Kristen Charo. That race currently stands with 83% of precincts reporting. Again, this is statewide, or in District 95, he has 59% of the vote.
For the 96th District, Sue Shearer is the incumbent Democrat. She takes on Republican Lisa Smith with 56% of the votes in. 63%, Sue Shearer has the lead. As you may have heard us say before about District 102, there are no challengers to the current representative. That's Adam Niemerg.
Yeah, and he will continue to serve in that role. His home office is in Teutopolis.
Well, we want to take a look at those races all around the state.
Yeah, we head back out to our Carolina Hassett, who is at the state capitol building. Carolina, how are the races shaping up now that more results are in?
That's right. We're here inside the state capitol, continuing to bring you updates on those statewide races. Now, we just want to give you a quick reminder. Votes are still being counted. These numbers are changing as we speak. These are just the last time we checked those numbers. Now, I want to focus on the state representative races. So there were 4 state representative races and 1 state senator race this year. So let's start in District 87, Republican William Hodder versus Independent David Gill. Hodder is currently leading that race. Then in District 95, we've got Democrat Kristen Charo versus Republican Mike Coffey. These two, they've really been neck and neck all night. However, Coffey, he's starting to take the lead in that race. In District 96, we have Democrat Sue Shearer versus Republican Lisa Smith. Shearer is currently leading that race. Now, there have been no other reported numbers for any of the other races. We'll continue to keep you updated on Fox, Illinois. For now, I'm Carolina Hassett. We're going to send it back to you.
Thanks, Carolina. We'll continue to watch those votes roll in throughout the night.
And a look back at those special advisory questions, one of those being, should a candidate on the ballot be subject to civil penalties if he or she interferes with an election worker's duties? You can see Illinoisans overwhelmingly choosing yes at this point, but again, just a little over half of the precincts are reporting.
Another question voters face is that amendment to the Constitution to raise taxes for property tax relief. Illinois is making their voices heard. Right now, 56% reporting, and a closer race with 1.9 voting yes.
And voters also deciding to increase the coverage for reproductive treatments. That same question showing, again, 2.3 million or more people voting yes for that to be covered by health insurance.
And a look at the Champaign auditor's race. Democrat George Danos taking on Republican Alan Anderson. As we've mentioned throughout the show, Champaign County does not tally the votes until the last in-person vote is in. So
yeah, they don't even start.
They don't start. So we are waiting for a while.
And we will be waiting for a while.
Yes. Meantime, we do want to head back out to our Carson Gordy.
He is in Champaign County covering the auditor's race. Carson, what can you tell us about that one?
So if you go on the ChampaignCountyClerk.com website, if you want to be up to date of the first results of the voting, you can go to the website and click General Election and County Summary. Oh, but right now there's nothing. Official election results, nothing has been shown first results. That's because in Champaign County, the policy is until the last in-person voter is processed, they're not going to release the first results. I just talked to the the circuit clerk, chief deputy. They said, the early voting's been counted, much of the, the mail-in, but they're not going to release that first initial result until the last voter is processed. And, this is the University of Illinois. It's a big college campus. There's still plenty of people voting at college sites, throughout Champaign. So she told me, we're not going to see first results likely until midnight tonight. Right now it's just above 9:30, so you can do the math. That will be 2.5 hours before we see the first results of these, some of them hotly contested races. I know in Champaign County there's currently a ballot question of whether voters want to increase the sales tax from 25 cents to 50 cents per $100 spent. It would generate $7 million a year for public safety departments. And then there's another ballot question whether Champaign County is going to keep or get rid of the county auditor position. So, a lot of races to watch, but we're not going to know until midnight likely of what the first results are going to be. In Urbana, I'm Carson Gordy. Back to you.
All right. It's a long night ahead over in Champaign County. And for Carson, thanks so much. Don't forget you can get all your coverage online as well as on FoxIllinois.com.
Yeah, and those results will be online once they start coming in. And in Champaign County, again, he, as Carson talked about, deciding on increasing the sales tax by 0.25%. I think this one will be interesting to see play out. Again, this is for public safety, so you'll really get a sense once numbers start rolling in if people are interested in paying a little more for better public safety in Champaign County.
And make sure to follow all of our coverage on air, online. You can catch updates on our social media pages as well as heading over, of course, to our website, foxillinois.com.
Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.